Hey, welcome everyone. Dr. Shaunna of drshaunna.com and mealcure.com, and thank you for joining me for dinner tonight. Tonight on the menu we have a really quick dish. It is a quick blackberry ginger peanut Thai chicken, and so I love the flavors in it. It's got some really great combinations of peanuts, beautiful organic blackberries, and then some basil that we've chopped up. More on that later. We're going to be getting to that. And so what we're going to do first is, as you're joining us, just let me know where you're joining me from, what part of the world you're, and just say hi. Feel free to say hi and where you're tuning in from. So what we're starting off with, and I'll just get the camera down here, we're going to start with the sauce. And so we've got 2 tablespoons of all natural peanut butter. That's really important that it's all natural, no preservatives, sugars, salts, or anything like that. It is the thick stuff that you have to, keep in the fridge and use a little muscle power, but it is worth it. It's a much healthier version. Then what we're going to do is just juice 1 lime into our peanut butter. And I think that should, look. I like these little juicers. I just got them from the grocery store, but they just, for me, they work really well. I don't know, some of the other ones I find a little bit harder. This one, I'm putting it in the lemon size, but it's just kind of a little bit on the larger size lime. All right, so we've got 1 lime juiced, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons, sorry, clanging around here, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. There's 1, and 2, and then 2 tablespoons of either low sodium soy sauce or low sodium tamari if you want it gluten-free, or coconut aminos. We just want that great tang there. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of honey into that. This is so good. There's so many great prominent flavors in this dish. It's really great. Okay, so then next we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes to this. Give it a little kick. And then I've already minced up 3 garlic cloves just in a garlic press that I've shown before. So 3 good size, actually, garlic cloves, so we'll add that. And then, of course, we couldn't have this peanut ginger dish without the ginger. So I've grated 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger. Can you hand me that? Sure, that and the ginger root. So ginger root's really awesome, very helpful, really great, very healthy, really great for digestion. This is just the last little bit that I have. I've been using it up. And so I really like to just grate it like that. That's how I got my tablespoon here. When you're buying it, don't buy it too light. Sometimes that means it's dried out, so a little bit heavier for its size is good. And also, if you have just little bits that are left over, just slice a little bit off and put it in some hot water. It makes a great tea, a great sort of natural detoxifier. All right, so now we've got a tablespoon of ginger there. Okay, so that's all of the ingredients that are going into this, and then I'm just going to whisk this up carefully. I guess potentially I should have had a bigger bowl, that peanut butter. So once I have this done, then what I've done is I've got 4 chicken breasts is what I write up my recipe in Mealcure. And by the way, this is in the Blackberry week that we're featuring at mealcure.com this week. And so this will be recipe number 2. And so there's 4 chicken breasts, and I'm using 6. We just have a larger family. Really noticing the larger family today as it's end of year time, making sure that everybody's got their transcripts and everything going to wherever they need it to. I was in there with 3 out of 4 kids today. All right, so that looks like it's smooth enough. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm just going to bring this over. All right. So now what I'm going to do is just heat up some oil. Now you can use either a peanut oil, which I'm going to use just for a little extra flavor, about a tablespoon, or you could use pure avocado oil. Both of those can take the heat. Just say hi where you're calling in from. I'm over here. So just, you know, feel free to say hi and what you're eating tonight or up to tonight. And so what we've got here is 6, in fact, but you could do 4 chicken breasts that are chopped up into pieces. So put that here. And what I'm going to do is brown it about 3 minutes aside. And you can hear that cooking. Once it's browned on both sides, then I'm going to add our peanut ginger Thai sauce that we just made to it. And I'm going to cook it until the chicken's cooked through, about 4 minutes. And then once that's really starting to mix the flavors, I'm going to just let it sit there and brown for a minute while I chat with you. Then after we've got the sauce on, we let the chicken cook through 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, depending on how small you've chopped the chicken. And, oh, hi Jill, grilled salmon, that's awesome. Oh, and hi Carson, yeah, I saw you in Miami, awesome. And Carolyn hey Carolyn, you're all the way over there in Ontario. How are you? So, we miss seeing you out here in Kelowna. Hope Ontario has been treating you well. Hi Debbie from Manitoba. Just had spaghetti, awesome. Tomorrow night I'm going to be cooking up a pasta dish. So I'm going to be talking about protein pastas, and so be sure to tune in there as well. So it's starting to get a little bit more opaque, that's good. Once we've got this cooked and the peanut sauce on, then I've got 2 green onions that I've chopped. I'm going to add that to our dish as well. And then once this is all cooking, then we're going to remove it from the heat, and we just simply add in a half a cup of, you actually can bring the camera back up here. So yeah, hi Kelly, hi Carolyn, good to see you. And so yeah, we're gonna add in a half a cup of peanuts unsalted, a little generous cup of blackberries, and then we've got a 1/4 cup of fresh basil. So I just love the taste of that basil. And then you can always reserve a little bit to garnish on top, and you just mix it all together and voila. Like super simple, great flavors. Blackberries are the superfood of the week we're featuring at Meal Cure. Each week I have a superfoods spotlight video, so you can check out my YouTube channel at Dr. Shaunna, and I'll put a link as well to the YouTube channel. Every week I have superfood videos there that explain why a food's so healthy. Blackberries were a lot easier, it seems, to come by last year. This year I had to hunt. So if you're in Canada, I know Superstore right now has some beautiful organic blackberries, so you can check that out. And so blackberries are a superfood of the week. We don't use it in every meal, but at least 2 of the meals. So tomorrow night I'll be doing a pasta dish, and I don't think there's any blackberries in that, so you'll get an opportunity to see that. But it's really good, and we'll talk about glycemic index and all of those good things. So that's it. As we, brown this up, and then I'm just going to add the sauce, the green onions, the peanuts, the blackberries, the basil, and it's done like dinner. So for more recipes, check out mealcure.com. It's an online superfood meal planning service I created to help take the stress and the chaos out of what's for dinner and put the fun, joy, ease, and most of all, of course, the health right back in. There's a 2-week free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can also check out our Facebook page at Meal Cure, and of course, lots of great info on our YouTube channel for videos. And then you can also feel free to join our free Be Good For You group. I have a Facebook group. I'll put these videos in there and lots of other great stuff. All right, so with that, have a fantastic week, and of course, be good for you.